Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. You think you can do this to me? I'm the man up in this piece. I run shit here. You just live here. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
So I'm in the yard chilling. MLC commented in the yard on some crazy stuff. So I hit him how I normally hit, people that run up in my comments up in the yard, acting all crazy and talking all crazy. I do what I do. That's not good enough. So
I warned you, didn't I? Dottie, get him!
You done lied.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand. And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill somebody
back
for
a little
few
bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
he comes back and doubles down on the BS on another video. This one. He comments, Errol Spence, get a belt and I'll fight Crawford. Got the belt. Then it went to, he on the wrong side of the street. Then it was, why don't I take the easy road and fight Sean Porter? You clearly don't know who the fuck you're talking to, bro. You don't know who you're dealing with. You have no idea the work I've already put in on this topic already. I know it, forwards and backwards. But yet this man tells me this stuff. Oh, Errol Spence said, get a belt, blah, blah, blah. Look, the problem that you don't get is this. Explain to me, why didn't he go to Errol Spence when he came to 147?
Man, ain't nobody trying to listen to you. Ain't nobody trying to listen to you.
You said to ask you another question, didn't you? Didn't you say ask you a question? You just said ask you a question.
Listen,
you just said that.
All that Errol Spence, all that fighting, that shit is dead because the man don't want to fight it.
Thank you. So I'll say it again. So I'll ask you again. While I'm pulling this up, you just said ask you a question. While I'm pulling this up to let you can hear your words. I just said, why didn't he fight Errol Spence, become his mandatory, which he could have did when he moved to 147?
Wait, you said what? That sounds stupid. That is stupid. That's a stupid question.
That's what I thought you did.
Bo-Mac, I got a question for
That's
you.
the answer I thought you did.
Let him answer the question. Go ahead, Bo. Answer the question.
Hold on. He said, why didn't he fight who?
Why didn't he become Errol Spence's mandatory?
IBF. He was undisputed. He had all the belts. So why did he not fight? Why did he not go the IBF route since he was undisputed?
Because we went to WBO route. It's easy to go to WBO route.
You went the easy route.
We go the easy route.
Come on now, he's on down the road. Come on, he's on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, he's on down the road.
Yeah, that was me. That was me that cornered Bo-Mac. Me. Yeah, that was me that asked this man, bro, why the hell did you go a different, you were undisputed. Why didn't you go the IBF route? Why'd you go the WBO route? And that man told you. Because it was easier. It was easier to go the WBO route. He took the easy route. That is what he said. he could have easily became the IBF mandatory. That is not just tied to just a WBO. The same way Terrence Crawford, the undisputed champion after he beat Errol Spence, fought McDoordash for the WBA title. Yeah, he fought McDoordash for the WBA, not the WBO, because the WBO belonged to Fundora. He fought McDoordash for the WBA title, not the WBO. So then the question is, then what route did you go now? Because if the WBO route was the easy route at 147, then what is the WBA route at 154? Huh. Yeah, all this goof troop bullshit you just wrote could have been resolved if Terrence Crawford would have moved to 147 and just became Errol Spence's mandatory. Because he could have did that. Let me help you out. Those dates, yeah, those are the dates that Errol Spence fought his IBF mandatory in Carlos Ocampo. June 16th, 2018. The week prior is when Terrence Crawford fought Jeff Horn as the WBO mandatory. Meaning that Terrence Crawford did not need to fight Jeff Horn as the WBO mandatory. He could have fought Errol Spence as the IBF mandatory and then circled back around and unified with Jeff Horn, who was a top rank fighter. But instead, he chose the easy route. All this fabricated, elaborated bullshit that you're saying would be irrelevant because they would have fought already. Yeah, they would have fought already because he would have been Errol Spence's IBF Mando. Errol couldn't tell him to go get a belt. FYI, that was Keith Thurman. What Errol Spence said is, you haven't done anything in a division. That's what Errol Spence said. Keith Thurman said, go get a belt. Errol Spence said, you haven't done anything. Neither here nor there. That's irrelevant. Because if he moved up in weight to 147 and fought Errol Spence, fought Errol Spence instead of Carlos Ocampo fighting Errol Spence, if Terrence Crawford fought Errol Spence, then none of this fabricated, elaborated bullshit that you wrote would be relevant at all, because the fight would have been over with already. Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford would have been the IBF champion. This fight would have happened. We would have been moving on to other fights. It would have been a unification with Jeff Horn under the top-ranked batter if Terrence Crawford would have beat Errol Spence in 2018. But I guess you knew that, though. That's why you wrote this weird-ass bullshit in my comments thinking you can fuck with I. You cannot. You cannot fuck with me. But if you think you can, you know how to get a hold of me. This is not a hard thing at all, bro. You probably were watching my comments. You probably were watching my comments. You probably were. And if you didn't watch the first video about you, I'm pretty sure you watched the second one. They were both about you. And both of them telling you the same exact thing. You know where I'm at. You know when to talk to me. Pull up. Bet you won't. BFTB. Shout to the mighty LDBC. I'm out.
My office hours are from... My office hours are from...
All right. You fine. A body bag and a body bag.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit that bell icon so you can be notified of all future videos. Like, comment, and share, and I will reply to some of you. If you're feeling the content, please show support in the Cash App. It is Greatness512. Or the PayPal, it is paypal.me/BFTVboxing. Or you can scan either one. Also, subscribe to my Patreon where I will be uploading videos about my personal life and personal experiences, as well as YouTube blocked videos, along with many other continued series.